obviously you touched Jared Goff and you feel like he had a great game. You feel like he's had a great last 3 weeks. Does Goff have a case for MVP?
Pause for a second. And this is where
Yeah.
I might say he's first in MVP right now.
Yeah.
Do you know the level of quarterbacks that have played this game?
Yeah.
That right now you're telling me that between Jared Goff, Ben Johnson, and these in this offensive line and these offensive weapons, Jared Goff is smarter than Peyton Manning. He's smarter than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Because at this point, we're just talking about, you know what I'm saying,
No, he
running the
made
offense.
history. He made history again.
He's
He's
at a
yeah.
historic level. Tom
Yeah.
Brady's never done, bro. And this is Tom Brady's game. Like it's not like
Yeah.
he's throwing a bunch of deep balls.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like he's throwing a whole bunch of
Yeah.
running back screens.
Yeah.
He's running the offense.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the middle of the field to Amon Ra, whether it's a post to
Yeah.
J Mo, whether
Yeah.
it's a hitch to Gibbs, he is
Yeah.
running this offense to proficiency of like the highest level.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then like you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Jared Goff right now is showing why he once made a Super Bowl and why
He's on pace to make another one.
another one. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. And to your point though, too, man, and the routes, how he's running the offense, his reads have been impeccable. Coming up to the line, changing, looking at what the linebackers are doing, looking at what the cornerbacks are doing, look at what the defense is trying to do. And that was another thing, again, man. Like I said, his connection in this game against the Vikings with Amon Ra was just spectacular. We didn't pick up a first down, I believe, for the entire first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. It was something like that. What happens as soon as we start the second quarter? A read, change it at the line of scrimmage through a nice screen to Amon Ra, who picked up like 3 or 4 yards, get the first down, which led into the Gibbs play, And again, on that play, bringing Patrick from across the field to pick up the seventh man the Vikings defense had at the line. He's been spectacular at the quarterback position. Tom Brady said it himself after the 18 for 18 game, he goes, Jared Goff, I've completed, if I were to make 18 completed passes in a row in practice, that would be special. Let me repeat that. In practice, that would be special. To do it in game is and also too, let's not act like Seattle was just like outmanned. That was a close game. Like that was a shootout, basically. Like
Yeah.
you went perfect in a shootout.
Seattle is leading their division. That's the division leader over there.
Man, man. And then after Terry Bradshaw, I know you saw this probably after the game when he goes, I haven't seen this since Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Like, I haven't seen everybody looked around. You sure? Yeah. I
Bro,
haven't seen this since.
there's not a
Yeah.
quarterback in college football that looks like Jared Goff because it's
Yeah.
just where the game is going. The game looks like everybody wants to be Mahomes or Lamar.
Yeah.
Pick a path. Do you want to be pass first, but you got to run when you need to, or do you want to be run first, but you got to pass when you need to? Pick a
Yeah.
path, but you are running. Jared
Yeah.
Goff is standing in the pocket. Don't get me wrong; he will get that first down if need be. We've noticed this
Yeah.
year. Hey, he's kind of let the dad bod form out so he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you saw how Mahomes lowered the shoulder on that?
Yeah.
Bro,
Homeboy.
Mahomes ran into that guy
Yeah.
by accident.
Yeah.
He looked down at him like, "Oh, whoa, I didn't see you there."
Bro.
Like,
It was
hey, that
disrespectful.
that dad bod is different. All
Yeah.
right,
He said,
that
I didn't see
bod is
you there.
different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let the pudge be out a little bit. Like, bro, go look back at the play.
Bro, that's
Mahomes
crazy.
did not lower the shoulder. Mahomes
He
was
didn't.
going in.
I saw
Buddy
it.
came in for a linebacker came in to wreck Mahomes and got laid out by accident.
In respect to that guy, I do think it was a safety. In respect to that guy, but he was
Was
tackling.
it
He was.
Mustafa? All right,
Yeah.
your last
Nah,
name is Mustafa. Your last name is Mustafa.
he's silly, bro.
You got
He's
laid
silly,
out by
bro.
a light skin. Let's be real.
You silly, bro. But yeah, man.
Come on, man. You making the whole African nation look
you
bad.
you silly
Laid
for that
out.
one. Here's the only
Mahomes,
thing I'll
hey,
say.
look back, bro. Mahomes looked down.
I
Like
saw it. I saw it live. I saw it live.
he was like, "Oh, my bad, my bad."
I'll say, I'll touching back on golf, man. And not only is the reads, like you say, his completion percentage, like you said, but man, he's also throwing the ball before the receiver gets there. That's how on target he is with these weapons. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Before the receiver's getting there, he's throwing the ball. The only thing I would say, and obviously, like you said, he is the last kind of dying age of, pure pocket passers for sure. But the only thing I would say is if he could get rid of the ball like a second faster, I don't even see it being, I don't see any defense being an obstacle.
I think he can get rid of the ball a second faster, but I
He
believe
has so much time to make
that
the
he with the O
reads.
line he has, it's
Yeah,
like, well, I can make my third read. I
yeah,
can get to my fourth read,
yeah,
you
for
know?
sure.
And
Yeah,
then I could even go back to the running back at the end.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, absolutely.
it's I believe because if you think about it, there are times where like people are getting pressure on us. But even
Yeah,
in those scenarios, like the Bucks was getting pressure on us. But let's be real though, the Bucks game still was like in question. Like we still could have won that game to the very end, basically.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like that. That's the only game where you can say the pressure got to us. But we were pressured in other games too. And Goff is showing that he knows that that's his only flaw.